Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Got a good trade from earlier. This was yesterday or last night, if you will. Long day. Anyway, I'm on the 1 hour here. This is looking at Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. I took a trade on New Zealand dollar on the right hand chart there. I was on the 1 hour. You can see the SMT I drew. There's a fair value gap. Looking for SMT within the fair value gap on the higher time frame, and then change in state of delivery once we get a sweep. So if you look on the chart there on the right, you can see the little X, green X down there. That's the candle that got that swept a low, and that was my entry candle. So basically, just at the opening price of that candle is the entry point. So it's where it took me in, and just kind of drawing out kind of how I envision price to react. It didn't really work out. Didn't really work out that way. Well, it ranged quite a bit, and of course, I'm fast forwarding a lot through here. I'm cutting out a lot. This ran from, I think my entry was 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, and you can see here is a decent pullback. I think there was a couple of pullbacks actually that happened, but I had a nice quick little burst there, bullish, rallied up, and I was like, oh great, I was thinking about taking profits, at least some of the profit off, but it didn't even get to 1 hour. So I was like, well, we'll just see what happens, and I held through. But you can see here we got another deep retracement. It went all the way back down into the fair value gap. I don't know if I was looking at this time, but I'm sure I was checking it at least, through remote access. I'm like, dang it, see what happens. But I didn't do anything. Just let it run, and just to see what was going to happen. But luckily, we got a nice push off of this fair value gap again, and into another rally. But so anyway, I've been trading these currencies during Asia session, which has been working out pretty good. So obviously, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar here, gold. So I'm looking at gold. I'm also looking at euro and pound. So those are like the main assets I've been trading. Asia and then into London session. I had another trade I didn't record from London session that did really well in again today. But anyway, back on this setup here, you can see it bounced off of that fair value gap again. My stop loss was at the sweep. So the change in state of delivery candle, the entry candle, the low of that candle is the stop loss. Obviously, you can see there. Didn't make it all the way down there, so I was, just added confidence, and didn't really do much. I just, I just kind of went off and cooked dinner and just did all that other stuff that we got to do during the evening time. I think at this point it's right around 9. Well, it's a little after 9, and then boom, I cut out a bunch there. But we got another nice push at the 9:30 candle. And again, it pulled back. It pulled back again to the entry price. Again, I didn't do anything. I just let it run, basically set and forget. I have, you can see where the alert level is there. Obviously there was a fair value gap, but I think as you'll see here, I basically just take 2 contracts off at that fair value gap. Sorry, I deleted it there, but basically you could see the fair value gap candle. Pretty much 1-to-1. I'm just taking off 2 of the micro contracts here, and just securing some profits because I just want to keep moving the accounts forward, and I let the other 1 micro run, and I basically just went to sleep. I moved stops to break even, had 1 micro on. It was like another $260 for 1 micro. I mean, that's quite a bit. And as you can see here, this is when I woke up. So anyway, good trade. I'm happy.